Why are you laughing at me? It's the Princess Leia look. I like it.
All right. Hi. I'm looking at Armand's hair going, what is your hair today like? What are you doing?
It's Princess Leia Day for me. Shut up.
Oh, boy, you crack me up, Armand.
It's In Bed with Armand and Angelina.
That's right. Hello, hello.
And we're actually in bed.
This is our
Sweet.
bed.
So, let's see. I guess we're going to go right into our daily word.
All right. So, today's daily word is listen. In the stillness, I listen. When the world is rife with clamorous noise and chatter, I may become distracted from purposeful activity. My energies may be dissipated as I listen to gossip, dissect the news of the day, worry about the stock market, or fret over trivial matters. In my inner sanctuary, I find comfort and solace. Taking time to go to a quiet space, breathing slowly and deeply, stilling all thought, and releasing all worry, concern, or attachment, I create a sacred space to listen. In the silence, I surrender my worries and wants to the grace and peace I need, which I find within. As I listen, I build my trust in the divine. My faith is renewed as I absorb all that I have received in silent contemplation. I return to my activities refreshed and refocused.
And he said, let anyone with ears to listen. Wow.
That's from Mark.
No. Let anyone with ears to hear listen. I guess everybody has ears to listen. Oh boy, it's gonna be a day. So.
All right, okay, we're just having fun. But silence is, and there's the phone.
No
and
big deal.
So silence, like even a phone ringing or any of that, it's really good to be in the silence so that we can calm ourselves and get rid of all those voices in our heads and just, I like that a lot.
I remember being invited to go to Unity Church with Reverend Bob Marshall in Fort Pierce, Florida in 1984. I remember that 30 seconds or a minute of silence on Sunday morning blowing my mind because I just didn't ever think of it. Maybe we should do 30 seconds of that.
Right now?
Your call.
We can try.
We'll set the whole thing up.
Okay.
Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, stop.
Nice,
Even
huh?
30 seconds.
Even 30 seconds.
Unreal. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1998, the hit TV show, Seinfeld, aired its final episode. And I have just 3 words to say about that. Yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada.
Nice.
Did he come up with that? Is that how that started? Yada, yada, yada?
I don't know. That just must have been one of
Or
the
maybe
catchphrases.
that's just something. I like that
I
show.
know who came up
I like
with
that
Yabba
show a lot.
Dabba Doo.
Who's that?
Fred Flintstone. All right.
Okay,
So-
well, I didn't get to do my quote.
Oh, you did have a quote.
You know
up
how
there,
I quote.
even though I didn't see it on the list.
Oh, you're right, we did not. Okay. Find a moment of stillness. Give your heart a chance to tell you where you really need to be.
Brilliant. brilliant. That's so
Beautiful.
it's so wonderful. It's simple as when you pray, you talk to God, and when you're in meditation, especially in silence, you listen to God.
Right. And I was even thinking that maybe today, I was going to talk about this later, but maybe today would be a good day to have a silent day. And if you can't do all day, just do maybe an hour or two of silence. And it's not where you have to sit well, perfectly. It'd be great if you could sit and do nothing. But maybe just walk around, and when you have things to do, just don't talk to whoever you're with, or don't have music going on or the TV going on. Just maybe spend 1 or 2 hours where you're not talking or listening to anything, and just see how that feels.
Being outside, for me, outside in our backyard,
Right,
really
that's a
helps that,
great
because I
way.
rarely have music playing or anything back
You
there.
know, years ago we did that. We had a silent day, and we tried to do that like once a week.
Once a week.
We stopped doing that. But then, I think what sparked that is years ago there was a hurricane, and our power went out for like 3 days. And you don't realize the hum of the electricity when it's on, because it's just the normal thing in our head and our ears that we hear. But when there is no electricity, it is really quiet. And we did say once a month we would turn the electricity off and be in that quietness of no hum, electrical
That was another
hum.
one of those great resolutions we didn't follow through
Yeah,
with.
we didn't do that.
We have a bunch of lists. But you know what? You can focus on what you didn't do. Focus on all the cool things you did do.
Yeah.
I also heard this.
And you can be in the now and do it now.
We often compare ourselves by saying, here's all the stuff that didn't go right in my life. But I heard a speaker one time say, if you spent some time focusing on all the things that you have survived, marriages and divorces and illnesses and all kinds of other things that you have survived, emotional breakdowns, and we are all success stories, every one of us. So what else we got today?
Well, went shopping the other day, and I was really surprised. There's still no toilet paper. Like, it comes and goes, but the shelf, when you walk down the aisle where there's paper products, no paper towel, no toilet paper. There was Kleenex. So I wanted to buy toilet paper because we did need some, and this is what I found under the sink where we keep our toilet paper. So up close it looks pretty big, right? But if you hold it next to us, it's a little bit of toilet paper.
These are for little troll butts.
That's
Little
right.
troll butts. Anyway, I got these in Tennessee, and it was the
Back
first
in
time
April?
in March.
End of March.
The first time I
right.
was able to find any. And the weirdest thing, it was the Food City near her parents, and every paper product was gone except for about 30 of these packages. Like, nobody wanted these. And I'm thinking,
Well, I wish now you would have bought 10 of them.
yeah, because,
These
if you
won't
were
last very long.
on a deserted island, these would be like gold.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we may have to open these up. I was keeping this little package.
No, we
that's so
should
cute.
save it forever.
Well, we might need it.
Okay.
But we might ration how many squares we can use. No, I'm kidding. We're getting too personal. But anyway, when I saw this under the sink, I thought, oh, that's so cute.
By the way, yesterday's facelift has worn off a little bit.
Well, that is something you have to do every day.
I know. All right, so what else we got going on today? We got,
Okay, we are going to talk about our dinner last night. You want
Yeah.
to talk about it, Armand? You want the picture first?
Put the picture up. We'll tell you about this. So, in January, we were in Southwest Texas, McAllen and Brownsville and Corpus Christi and Rockport, all these wonderful places that we like to perform, and FAR. That's PHARR. Shout out to Reverend Tommy. Anyway, so we have lots of friends. It's really like another church family for us in that part of Texas. And we got turned on to Delia's Tamales.
Yes.
And I've always really liked tamales, but I never loved them. Angelina's not even really liked them.
No.
Until we got turned on to Delia's Tamales.
They
and
are so good.
We were eating them every day, and we were making runs where we would be on our way somewhere, and we'd pick extra up for our host family.
Right.
We served
I think
dinner.
we drove When we went to Rudy and Zet's and we dropped them off.
Yep.
It was kind of, I guess it was on our way.
Rudy and Zet Harst.
Yes.
Shout out. We made a drop off, like a little drug deal.
That's right.
Drop it off some to them and bought extra for friends and shared them with our host family. So we were hot for these things. And then we found out that they do mail orders. So we ordered 2 dozen for our nephew and his fiance, Najette. And then we also ordered 3 dozen for us. And even though the shipping cost is about $50 to send them, if you order 4 dozen, it averages out to about $2 a tamale, which is still really good with shipping.
And you put them in the
everything.
freezer so we have them, you know.
They come very cold in their own little styrofoam container. It's fantastic. And we had them last night. We're going to have them. I do 3 and she does 2. That means we have enough for 7 days of 5 a day, either for lunch or dinner.
Or breakfast.
Or breakfast. Yeah. When I don't make smoothies, like usually I make smoothies about 5 times a week.
Yep.
A couple of days I don't make smoothies, we can have them. So anyway, we're going into our time here, but
all right.
but that's it. That's what we're real excited about for the next week at Tamales. Delia's Tamales online, you can order them, and they got about 8 different types, including vegetarian, and they're all gluten-free.
That's right. And one other thing yesterday that Armand, you don't even know. Armand went to bed about 10:30, and I was up getting some things done and all. And I thought, you know what? I didn't do any sit-ups or anything like that today. So I decided to do a 2-minute plank, and I did, I don't know, Manny. I did at least 50 sit-ups, and I did some leg lifts and stuff like that because I don't know. I'm just wanting to keep up with that, so that felt really good. So
That's impressive. I played
but you play tennis.
2
so
hours
you're
of tennis
getting...
this morning, and I've had 2 days in a row where I have come out on top of everyone that I've played with as far as game-wise, and it's kind of cool. I started doing something recently. I don't want to go into it a whole lot of detail, but I've been doing some over-the-counter CBD jellies before I go play tennis, just to calm down my bipolar mind that makes me feel great when I do well and beats me up when I don't do well. And so both days in a row, not only did I feel really, really good, and that's with like only about 10 milligrams of the CBD oil in the gummy, but I also played much better. I'm looking forward to seeing how I'm going to feel when I don't play well and I don't win, because these are 2 wins. It's much easier to be high with wins. All right, I think we got it.
All right, I think that's it. So have some silence today. Try it and see. Let us know how that goes.
That's not the song.